Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Kevin Sawyer. You join us on a very foggy morning here on Belgique, Profonde, and we've made a start on harvesting our barley here. I'm pretty sure it is barley. Yep, it's barley. I've already started these guys off. Like I said in my Volkswagen, I was going to show you how to do a trailerless courseplay, and I'll do that today with you guys. So let's just hop over to, let's get this guy on off and away first. Anyway, I hope you guys are all well, and I hear you all shouting, yeah, we're good, Kev, how's you? Fine, thank you very much for asking, and glad to be back at it and enjoying the channel, doing the recordings for you guys. I've not been doing as much recently. I've been taking some sort of doing a bits and pieces where I can, to squeezing it in between work and etc, etc. But anyway, let's get this guy off and away, and so get the auto combine up and away, and make sure he's enabled. So we're going to collect the straw again. I know we've done it already, but we've not got much, and I've got some cows now, so we need some more straw at some point. I've made a start on putting some mixed ration in as well for them, so they should all be good to go. Let's hope this guy does what I tell him to do, doesn't go crazy. No, good, cool. So he's off and away, and while he's doing that, let's get this guy up and away. So first of all, we need to find out where we need to get this. Where's the sort of like entry point to this field? I don't think it has one. What does it? Let's quickly scoot around to see if there is a way in and out of this, a proper way in and out of this field. You're probably all shouting at me, yeah, it's there, Kev, can't see it. Nope. Not enough gloomness of the fog. There it is, right. So if we set it up roughly about in the middle here. Right, like I said to you guys, just imagine that you've got a trailer on a back, but do your courseplay without the trailer. And wait for this combine to go past. And then I'll start the course report recording. Right, so again, guys, like I said, you need to really do a few little waypoints beforehand, but it's not necessarily the case. You can always, as long as you're just careful with your turns. I've turned the traffic off on this one because, I'm going to leave traffic off because it's a pain with the AI, and make sure we don't crash into the back of that other tractor. It wouldn't be a good first attempt at doing this course by course. But like, remember what I said, imagine this is going to have a full load on it, something I didn't cover in my last episode on Volkswagen. So I'll just iterate it here and on the next episode of Volkswagen for you guys. Just for you guys that only don't watch one type or the other. I suspect you probably watched them all, but just again in case. So this is where it gets interesting. So this is where we need to sort of like make sure we're leveled up. So if we start turning here, take a nice wide turn. And just make sure it's relatively straight. It doesn't have to be spot on. Now put it into reverse position. So, and just take your time with it. Just go nice and slow. line straight, and then just reverse. Don't have to be all the way in, just to a point where you think it's going to tip. It should pick up the trailer once it gets to a certain point anyway, but just to cover your back, make sure you go in a few extra spaces without the trailer, just to cover that. So now go forward again. And again, making sure you're remembering it's got a trailer on it, so take your corners nice and wide. One corner there which I might have taken a bit sharp, so I'm not sure, 100% sure whether it's going to be a factor on the play course, but we'll soon find out. It is a relatively small trailer I use on this one anyway, so it might just be enough clearance. It is a bit of a sharp corner, so let's get this back to the field again. The tractor's still stuck. I think it's trying to unload it on the fly, so we might have to look at that in a sec. And get him to drive in and out of, or drive back into the. See, I took back a bit sharp myself, and that should do it. So stop that there, and then I won't save it just yet. I'll make sure it's running properly, just in case I need to redo this course. He's ready to go. I'm going to get him to, oops, if I can find the hook point. It's not going to help. Unload him quickly, and then I'll use this as a dummy test run. Yep. Get that up and away. Right. So, drive course. Don't know where he's going. Oh, he's picked up the nearest point. So, we're let him drive back and then get him to drive it again, just to be on the safe side. Just make sure he is driving well and it's not going to cause any issues. So get him driving now. He should now just turn around. We'll see how he handles that. Just got to get rid of that text. You get stuck in traffic, we know it's because that other tractor's in the way. I'm hoping it's just enough of a clearing there. Yeah, no, he's stuck in traffic. Right, let's quickly just stop this driver. Whoops. And crash, bang and wallop. It's a problem with Belgique, it can be a bit fiddly. You're all laughing your heads off. No, this is your lead foot driving, Kev. Let's quickly just pop back over to the other tractor. make sure he's okay. So I'm just going to go a bit slow through here because I kind of slowed down when I did this bit, but it's better to be safe than sorry than rushing and roaring around. This is the bit which intrigues me, to see whether he does it the way I hope he does it. He should do. Well, it should. There you go. So you see now, you notice how the trailer's nice and fairly straight. And course play will drive, as long as it's a straightish course, it will reverse the trailer in nice and straight for you guys. Just make sure that the reverse is straight enough for the course play to pick it up. And there we go. So it goes straight into the tip point, and away he goes. So we know it's quite good. It's not getting snagged up anywhere. So we'll save that in a sec. Let's just get the other guy up and away. He should now go and unload that other combine. There should be a bit enough of a head road here now for him to get past him, but don't quote me on that. Takes care of him. The other tractor should be making his way back to the... Here he comes now. So we can now officially save this one. So what's this, field 9, isn't it? I believe. Yeah, it's field 9. They're on field 7. Yeah, field 9. So we save this as unload F9 Barley and save. And that should all be good to go. Now I'm going to go and get the other tractor. This is just slipping. Why am I not surprised? Again, I knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. Down side of Belgique is the fact that it's small and it's nasty. But anyway, I'm going to get the other this guy up and running. I'll quickly show you the cows here. I don't know if remember how many we have actually. Let's have a quick look. I think I only bought a handful at best. I've got 22. There we go. It's not too bad a start. Didn't want to overdo it on the monetary wise. I think they've generated some money overnight, so it's quickly to see. Yeah, milk tank's got some in it. I don't know whether the stop sell milk is integrated into this already or not. But we'll have to find out. Anyway, let's grab the old straw gathering wagon or loading wagon. I'm not going to bother going round windrowing it. I'm just going to go and pick up on the fly. Whoops, hit something. Don't know what I hit, but I hit something. I'll wait for that combine to get out of my way. And I'll start picking up some of this straw. But anyway, the graphics card is still working out quite well. Like I said, I've got plans for upgrading haven't stopped. Just need to get more funding for the next stage, which is the motherboard. Most expensive item on the list is going to be the CPU. That's 305 quid. Not cheap, unfortunately. The cheapest I can get it for. Once we've got it all up and away, hopefully, the gaming videos should be a lot better. One thing I was going to ask you guys, with aspect to the server farm, I'm thinking of, like, I may have covered it in a previous episode, but I'm thinking of moving the map. Now, is there any preferences to what map you guys would like to have Leadfoot on? It can't be too large a map. Well, as in, like, when I say larger map, it can be a large map, but it's the file size that's the key. It has to be a certain size for it to be uploaded to the server. I forget off the top of my head what the actual maximum file size is. I'll have a look at that, and I'll leave a link, well, I'll leave the in the description what the file size actually is. But if any of you guys know sort of farm that will work for that, and lizard's of course slipping, so let's jump over and sort of rescue him. He's crashing into a tree. Surprise, surprise. He likes crashing into trees. I'll get him to drive off now, actually, because he's getting quite full anyway. I think he's off there to that anyway, so that's good to see. Right, we may not be picking this all up. Picking most of it up though. So I'll go around again, just picking up any loose bits that I don't come across. But just go around collecting what we can off of this field while they're still working it. Yeah, so if any of you guys have got a certain map in mind, I've been looking around for a map, but I'm still just not sure where to go. Problem is the map's got to have the multi-fruit that is multiplayer compatible, and then I'm going to have to make sure that the multi-fruit mod can be used on that map to go as works with the vehicles. So I think you have to, if you want to get your mods to work, you have to use the multi-fruit extended mod as well to get the multi-fruits to work with all the trailers and the combines and everything, so the trailers and standard stock trailers, combines can pick it up. Otherwise you're just going to get issues, or we're going to have to get modded versions of the vehicles, which means more mods. So, but if there's a map that doesn't have that, it's just a nice little map that has standard grain on it, and you've seen, again, leave it in a comment down below. I'll look at it, and we'll think about moving the map. I'm not sure if the to move it temporarily to Westbridge Hills or not. Aspects of the site at the moment, just all little different ideas running through my head. At the moment I'm just purely concentrating on channel rather than the server farm at the moment, guys, so sorry about that. I haven't been in there for a while and don't think anyone's been in there for a while. It's a shame, but that's where the problem goes. If you spend too much time in there, you start losing out on your channel. And like I said, I've been recently just been not sort of like not wanting to record, it's just getting sort of around work aspects, having the energy to do it, and being in the right mood for doing it. But there you go. It's, he's come back. It's good to see. Come on, mate, out the way. Oops. That's the one I was supposed to hit. Let's try and not run over the pedestrians again. One thing I will show you while I've got time is up in the cow barn. It's an unusual way of collecting. I believe it's going to be collecting the manure side of it. Not liquid manure, that's just tanks up like a normal manure tank, but this is like the traditional, we have to fork it out. So I might have to buy a fork, or see if the mod that I've got there in this in the pit works. Anyway, I digress. Let's just try and get this trailer unloaded, and I'll quickly show you the what I mean by the interesting cow barn. When I start to think, well, there's probably quite enough hay, it's getting to that point, but I thought, get as much hay as we can. I might start selling it off at the local place the place that takes the hay off your hands. I forget what it was called off the top of my head. But anyway, let's just show you the cows quickly. Yeah, so if you look, you can see rather than it puts it into a stack, it looks like it piles it onto the ground. So looks like you have to come in here with a scraper of some kind and actually fork it out. I don't know if this is a manure storage point or not. I'm going to have to try it off screen and see what happens with it, but I'll give my mod a try and see if it just picks up off the fly. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll soon find out. Anyway, I left that door open. The cows are going to escape. Just wander out and they'll be aimlessly wandering around. And quickly start that one off. There we go. So it's only 22, so you're not going to see many, and it's foggy as well, which doesn't help. But here they all are, all wandering around pretty happily. They're more or less, I've got pretty much everything in there. Already made a start on sort of like putting some water, some mixed ration in there. I did that all off screen, so It's a good start to see, and hopefully that'll give us more money as well, as when it ticks over for midnight, should give us a nice little chunk of money. We buy more cows as we get more time to do it, or get more money. Could buy a few now, but I don't want to spend too much money at the moment. We'll try and get the money up as much as we can. He's doing well. He's doing well. In fact, I might send him home. No, I'll drive now. Right, let's go back to it and collect some more hay. Driving the keyboard again. Bad habit I've got to get out of. Something I don't know why I do it, just instinctively lean over. It's like disconnect the keyboard, Kev, yeah. No, bad idea. And I definitely would have no control of what's going on. Right. Let's go and start collecting some more hay. I'll probably leave it at that. Oh, dirt's slipping. Surprise, surprise. Dirt's is slipping. Let's go and see what his problem is. Why is he slipping? Ah. Now, you see, this is the problem I said to you guys about, didn't I? I figured initially, when I tested that, he was alright, but now he's not. So I'm going to have to redo that again. So let's delete that. Right, let's just drop the trailer off by... I did wonder if that was a too tight a corner. It did go through my mind. Just do a bit of cheating, hop across here. He's almost done on here anyway. But anyway, let's try to do that again. And make sure it works. So start course page recording. It's time, Kev. Practice what you preach. Try and take your corners nice and wide, like I said. Just to allow for a trailer. If you don't allow for your trailer, you're going to get little issues. Right, you see. Course play being a bit then initially it did work, but something went wrong, and I guess because the weight of the trailer, it couldn't fling it round. It clipped it and it went, nope, that's enough, I've had enough of that, I can't pull it all the way around. So we won't do that again. We'll take that corner nice and wide. There we go. It should be as wide can be. Right, so like I said before, just nice and easy, bring her in. I find if you're out of the cab you can see what's going on better. Again, nice and easy wide turns. Straighten up a fair amount, there we go. So, reverse. I know it's quite far out, but it's probably better this way. That way you make sure the trailer is definitely straight, and then just gently bring it back so it's straight. See, that wasn't quite straight, and I'm wondering if that's going to work, but we'll try it again and go forward. Again, go back into cab view, because we don't necessarily need to be out of cab. Just imagine you've got the trailer again. So it may take a few attempts, especially in a difficult little farm like this, with the point being so enclosed, just to get it right. You might not get it right on the first go. I know I haven't. I know I've gone wrong a couple of times, as you can see. So it can get a bit annoying, to say the least. We'll drive this course and then I'll call it a day. Obviously it's already crept over a half-hour mark, and I can only apologise about that. These things happen with recording. Things can hold you up. So again, imagine there's a trailer there and there isn't. I don't think they're collidable, to be fair, those little poles, but it's best to be safe than sorry. Right, let's get him to drive it, and then make sure he's all happy in a way. So hitch up this trailer. Drive course. Close that. My tractor's in the way of the combine, naturally. This is the corner we had the problems with initially, didn't we? So let's just see what happens here. See, I've taken it quite wide, so it should, yeah, there we go, it sweeps it round nicely there. That's why I'd say Courseplay tends to lends itself to bigger maps. Nice big maps. Little maps like this one, it tends to struggle a lot. It will work, it's just you need to bear in mind it doesn't like small maps. This is another ultimate test. Did I get this course recorded right, or I'm going to be eating my own hat? Again, I'm still running on Glagrafloss code, so until you guys say, well, no, it's no good, Kev, da 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 da, I'll keep running with it unless it comes across a problem. See, it's a bit on the tight side, but it does go in. There we go. Slams his door. Luckily damage mod isn't on. There we go. Cool. So cool beans. I know it all works well. So I'm going to save that. Unload. F9. Barley. Save. Cool guys, I'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to like, and if you're new to my channel, want to see future episodes of this and anything else that I'm covering, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.